The Tailor's Son by Tom Klobucher. Who can explain what it means to be your father's son? Fathers give us our last name and our heritage and teach us things that lie so deep we don't even know that we know them. Most men can look back on strained moments with their fathers, even with those whom they admired and desperately wanted to please. Perhaps that admiration makes the strain inevitable. The question is, why is fatherhood so important to children? The father factor. Data on the consequence of father absence. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 24 million American children, 1 out of 3, live in biological father-absent homes. This amounts to a vast shadow, a father factor that looms over most of the following national challenges: poverty, infant health problems, incarceration, crime, teen pregnancy, child abuse, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, childhood obesity, underachievement in education, and more. What can you do to make the numbers look better? Today, there are also more millions of adult men, through no fault of their own, who are the walking wounded, who grew up with a less than perfect father, or just an unengaged father due to dysfunction or divorce, or no father at all. These men, both young and old, have a gaping hole in their hearts where their father should have been. Maybe you know someone like that, or perhaps you are one yourself. There is hope. The Tailor's Son includes the Father Guide, 12 steps to help you become the father that every son wants and needs, plus a link for the fatherless to discover the greatest fathering of all, the fatherhood of God. Today, there is a growing body of research on the subject of the missing father figure, on what sons need, on the deep hunger for a father. Focus on the Family recently posted some startling statistics on the subject. Today, well over 8 million American households with children under 18 don't have a father. This leaves the mothers alone to search for admirable male role models for their sons, or to allow them to grow up without that missing father figure, and with a hole in their hearts where a father should have been. Let me ask you, what does the human father that every son longs for, hungers for, and wished that he had look like? The book The Tailor's Son provides a practical, unscientific list of ideal father-to-son characteristics. See how many you might have missed out on, and how many you might be able to share with the son in your life. The Tailor's Son is an autobiographical look at the writer's humble beginnings as the middle son of an immigrant tailor in a small Midwest town. A story about a father and a son that started out well and ended well, but not before having had a very difficult middle. The Tailor's Son provides a pathway of hope for the fatherless that leads to the peace of appropriating a personal relationship with the best fathering of all, the fatherhood of God. For more information, visit www.thetailorson.com or amazon.com.